I still remember that day and where that point. It was in Spurs restaurant in Ikeja. After I'd gone on and explained, the ordeal of my relationship, how I wasn't happy, I'd complained, I've said many things. Then she asked and she said, Tolu, if all these things you told me, if all these things you complained about, if they never change, if she doesn't change, are you still going to love her? Are you still going to love her the way you're supposed to love her? Like the way the meaning of the word love is supposed to be. Are you still going to love her? When she asked that question, I took a deep breath and I was like, man, I wasn't sure. That was when I knew, oh my God, that was when I knew that the relationship needed to end. Raya, I'm recording a video. Of course, I ended up still not ending the relationship, but of course it ended. This was quite a long time ago. And for somebody like me, Raya, stop it. For someone like me that I date only to marry, like I'm so careful about the choice of relationship that I tend to be over patient or not commit just to be sure I was doing the right thing. And now to be in this situation where I've been with this person for over a year and I'm at the point where I'm questioning my choice. I'm at the point where I'm wondering, Tolu, really? And just to get to the point, the first lesson I'm going to draw out from this is the goal of a relationship, Raya, stop it. The goal of a relationship is not necessarily marriage. The purpose of a relationship is to make the best decision for marriage. For some people, the result will be, oh, sorry, this can't work. I can't date you. For somebody else, Raya, let me record in peace. I'll lock you inside my room. This is what to do to a dog that is over you. You lock out. Yeah, so this is the first lesson of this video. The purpose of relationship is to make a defined decision for marriage. It's not automatically every relationship you enter must end up in marriage. Because I have a saying that to a large extent, you never know you can marry someone till you've dated them. Mind you, this is not saying that you have to date anybody. Before you date somebody, of course, have your negotiables and non-negotiables. What do I want in a partner? Does this person meet those criteria? Is this person godly? Does this person kind? Does this person have a sense of direction for their life? Can this person lead me, or can I follow this person? Things like that. Ask the right questions. But when you start dating the person, you see more things. You're at a closer proximity to know whether that person will actually work, or whether that person is all they look like, when you're building friendship. Or anywho, I want to make this video very short. I was in a relationship where when I started a relationship, I thought, man, I'm going to marry this person. I looked at the person and, they kind of fit all the criteria I needed at that point, with what I knew at that point. This is quite a while ago, by the way. But I was at the point where over the years, I've grown to be discontented with what I was seeing. So many things I wanted in my relationship were not present there, and I was complaining. I was not happy. Then I spoke with Tolu Michaels, then Tolu Kumi, now Tolu Michaels. And it was a case of what she made me realize is, love is unconditional. There are some things that, okay, let me use an example. Let me see what I'm going to say. Then I'll use the example. There's some things that might not matter to A, but it matters to B. There's some things that A can ignore them, like it's no big deal, but B, they're big deal. For instance, some men, like the woman they're with does not need to know how to cook. For God's sake, people order food in bulk now. I was going to mention names, but then they didn't pay for this advert. But like, for instance, now I order bulk vegetable for real from Yashola Buka, pay me for this advert. Like I order food in bulk. I put it in my fridge. I just boil rice and, bring out or just make swallow and just I don't have to cook the soup. I can cook, yeah, I can cook, duh. But I don't have the time to do so, and some people have embraced this sense, but there are some men that their wife must be the one to cook, So you know what you want, you're with somebody. If the person fits the criteria, beautiful. If the person does not fit the criteria, move on. Because I've seen many people be and remain in unhappy relationship with the hope that things will change in the future. If what you're seeing now, you're not happy with it, and this is not the case where I've seen people that they just have they want what they shouldn't want. You examine the relationship. What you're complaining about are things that, like, they're legit. The things that you're not just being unreasonable, or you're just not, making a wish and hoping the woman is a fictional character, or a fantasy you built in your mind. Maybe, for instance, you want someone that spur you to growth, or you want someone you can pray with, but the person is not all that, and you've made every effort and it's not working. It's a case of, am I still going to love this person the way I'm supposed to love my partner if this aspect of their life does not change? If you can answer clearly, if the answer is not yes, then I think it's time for you to move on from that relationship. And that was what happened to me then. It was a case of, yes, I love this person. Yes, like I'm the last person to end relationships, because I want to, maybe it can work. A lot of time we hold on to potentials, but while you're doing so, be sincere with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Am I still going to love this person the way I'm supposed to love the person? Am I going to constantly complain and nag? Will I be unhappy? Will I still love them like Christ loved the church? Remember, the church was imperfect, but regardless of the church's imperfection, Christ loved the church the way. There's some imperfection that you're willing to embrace and love through, but there's some imperfection that you're not willing to love and embrace through. That is your cue. A man, once you marry somebody, Pastor Laju says it's the best way. Laju Ren on Instagram, she says it's the best way. Is dating is a time to love intelligently, while marriage is time to love blindly. So while you're dating the person, be intelligent with your love. Ask questions, because you know that once you say I do, once you put a ring on that finger, you have to love everything you see. You can't complain at that point. You have to love the imperfection and love like Christ, love sacrificially, not complain, not grudgingly. So while you're dating the person, let that time be the time for you to make informed decision for marriage. This is what I'm saying. Do I love this? There's another point I want to give, but I think I will leave that because I learned that in a different scenario for another video. So this is the 10th episode of These Thoughts at 30. Whether you're watching or listening, because yes, I have a podcast. The podcast is called These Thoughts in Transit, and these videos are going on it. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know whether you've been in this situation before. Let me know how you got over it. Breakups are hard. They're difficult. That you have a legit reason doesn't mean it's any easier. Maybe I'll share. Let me make any promises. But thank you for watching. See you again tomorrow for another These Thoughts at 30. Like, comment, share. This might help somebody. Are you unhappy? Ask yourself, why am I unhappy about this? Am I still going to love this person regardless of this situation? If they don't stop snoring, let me stop. But I've seen people, sometimes some people's bad character or the things you don't love or the things you're questioning, the good outweighs the bad, and you don't even mind anymore, But it's be sincere. Examine. Raya locked in the room. She's now again. I want me to bring her out. So I'm going to wrap this up. I have to run to the office. Bye.